Woo! Grab your popcorn because what we're about to get into is truly next level. The fairy tale romance between Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti has officially come crashing down, and not in a quiet, mutual way. No, this one is messy, emotional, and deeply layered. Angela is now reportedly accusing Yo Gotti of stalking her. Yes, stalking, after their recent breakup. And what's even more explosive? Sources claim the breakup was triggered by Angela allegedly having an affair behind Gotti's back. Let's be clear, this is the same Yo Gotti who spent nearly a decade making his feelings for Angela public, including rapping about her in one of his beta songs. This is a story about fame, obsession, betrayal, and the emotional fallout that comes when two people who live their romance under the spotlight suddenly find themselves navigating a very private war in public. Now, if you've been following celebrity culture over the years, then you know the Yo Gotti-Angela Simmons storyline has been one for the books. It all started way back in 2015 when Yo Gotti, in his hit song, Down in the DM, openly admitted he had a crush on Angela. That wasn't just a passing lyric. It was the spark that would ignite years of speculation, teasing, and fan matchmaking. And for a long time, Angela didn't entertain it. She was focused on her career, on motherhood, and staying out of the romantic spotlight. But as time passed and their paths crossed more often, something changed. Then, in late 2022 going into 2023, they finally made it official. The photos started coming out, and the internet exploded. We saw them together on red carpets, holding hands on yachts, looking like the couple Instagram was made for. They posted cryptic captions, hinted at deep love, and looked like two people who had both matured enough to handle something real. Gotti looked proud. Angela looked at peace, and fans loved the fact that he manifested his dream girl after all those years. But it seems that the love story that looked so solid from the outside might have been unraveling much earlier behind closed doors. According to people close to the couple, issues began to surface just months after they became official. While they were still publicly posting pictures and showing support, those in the inner circle say things started getting rocky when work schedules clashed, emotional needs weren't being met, and, most importantly, trust began to erode. Angela, who's built a brand around empowerment, motherhood, and self-growth, reportedly started pulling away. Those close to her say she became more distant, started spending less time with Gotti, and was often vague about her plans. Gotti, on the other hand, allegedly became more suspicious. His intuition was telling him something was off, and that's when the whispers started. Quiet rumors began circulating that Angela might be seeing someone else, possibly even before the relationship ended. Friends noticed she was emotionally checked out. Her energy was different. And reportedly, that's when things began to spiral. Fast forward to just a few weeks ago, and the world noticed something was off. Gotti and Angela, once all over each other's socials, had wiped their pages clean of each other. No more photos, no likes, no comments. Just digital silence. They had unfollowed each other, and fans were quick to spot it. No breakup announcement. No closure. Just a quiet exit. And if you've followed celebrity breakups before, you know that kind of silence usually signals drama brewing behind the scenes. And that's exactly what started pouring out. Allegedly, Angela began confiding in close friends that Gotti wasn't taking the breakup well. Not only that, but she claimed his behavior had become unsettling. According to multiple sources, Angela has accused Yo Gotti of showing up uninvited to places where he knew she would be. We're talking about exclusive events, business launches, even the gym. Angela reportedly told her inner circle that Gotti was making contact with people close to her, her assistant, her hairstylist, and mutual friends, trying to find out where she was and who she was with. Some even say he was asking around about a specific man, a man Angela was allegedly seen with at a private dinner party just weeks after the breakup. That's when things went from uncomfortable to disturbing. In messages reportedly leaked to a blog from someone in her circle, Angela was quoted as saying, "I ended things for a reason. He won't leave me alone. This is obsession. I don't feel safe when he knows where I am." Now, before we dive further, let's be fair. Gotti has not spoken publicly about any of this. He hasn't confirmed or denied the accusations, and there have been no official statements from his camp. But people close to him have been talking, and they're painting a very different picture. According to sources on his side, Gotti is hurt, heartbroken, and completely blindsided by how things ended. They say he thought the relationship was still repairable, that he never saw the breakup coming, and that Angela walking away felt sudden and confusing. One source reportedly said he gave her everything. He was loyal. He was ready to marry her. This has hit him hard. From their perspective, any outreach Gotti has made to people close to Angela wasn't about control. It was about getting closure. He's not trying to intimidate her, they say. He's trying to understand how something that felt so strong collapsed so quickly. But even if that's true, here's where it gets complicated. Heartbreak and obsession are not the same thing. And what might feel like a search for closure to one person might feel like emotional intrusion to another. Adding even more fuel to the fire is the speculation about Angela's new love interest. Nothing has been officially confirmed, but multiple blogs have reported that she's been spotted with a well-known R&B artist, someone who's been linked to a few other famous women in the past. The two are allegedly seen together at an Atlanta lounge, then again at a charity event in Miami, and, most damning, leaving the same hotel on separate exits within minutes of each other. Now, could that all be coincidence? Of course, but could this be the very same man Gotti suspected all along? The timelines are starting to overlap just a little too neatly. And that's where we are today. A once public love story that had fans cheering has now unraveled into accusations of stalking, emotional betrayal, and silent tension that neither party is addressing directly. Angela is reportedly keeping her circle tight and her next moves quiet. Gotti, while not posting directly about the situation, has been sharing some cryptic, emotional captions and song lyrics, which fans are definitely reading between the lines. So what do we make of all this? Is Angela Simmons truly being harassed by a heartbroken ex who can't let go, or is this a case of emotional miscommunication after a very messy breakup? Is Gotti just looking for clarity, or is he crossing boundaries that should have never been touched? And is Angela's new rumored romance the reason this all fell apart, or simply the next chapter in her story? As always, we'll keep watching, and we'll keep bringing you the real tea, the thoughtful analysis, and the questions that need to be asked. But now it's your turn. What do you think is really going on behind the scenes between Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti? Do you believe the stalking allegations, or do you think this is just a case of heartbreak gone public? And who is this mystery man she's supposedly seeing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, respectfully, of course. And while you're here, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a story. Whether it's celebrity romance, relationship red flags, or the drama behind the glam, we've got you covered. Until next time, stay smart, stay curious, and always sip the tea. But never spill it recklessly.